Hello folks, and welcome to The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, if you watch my channel, you may be wondering why I'm playing Elder Scrolls, or basically anything medieval, or fantasy, or anything like that. Now, I've played Elder Scrolls games since Morrowind. I've never recorded any other than a few clips, I think. I played Morrowind back in the day. I never beat Morrowind. I mostly just screwed around on it, and when Oblivion came around, I played it, beat it a few times on Xbox, played it a bit on PC. I don't actually own Morrowind and Oblivion anymore, or I'd probably be playing one of those first, but I recently came across a YouTube channel that inspired me to boot this game back up and mod it up and get a nice mod set I like, and I felt like playing it, so I figured I'd record it and bring you guys along. I'm not sure if anyone who watches my channel is going to be interested in this kind of stuff, since I usually do shooter games and stuff, but I figured I'd bring you along anyways. So I'll probably skip through some of the beginning here, and because anyone who knows Skyrim has probably seen it 1,000 times. But yeah, I've beaten Skyrim more or less completely once, and then, I've started a million new games on it. It's been quite a while since I've gotten in-depth into it. This is the Special Edition, which I didn't realize had so many mods available for it yet, and I didn't realize that it ran so much better than the OG Skyrim. So, at the Epic Nate 315's channel, I found a really nice visual mod set I liked, and I got that. Got a handful of other things. Didn't over-mod it this time. The last time I played through Skyrim, I had so many mods that the game was so incredibly unstable. So this time I decided to keep it a bit more simple. I do have a specific kind of playthrough I'm aiming for, but that's mostly around the gear. And I can see right off the bat, we're getting a cart glitch. What a way to return to Skyrim. When I did my playtesting game, this didn't happen. I'm gonna have to restart. God, I just heard about this bug on a video lately, and I'd never seen it happen before. Seriously. Okay, we have to restart. It's just not gonna work. I've literally never seen that before, and I've been playing with modded Skyrims versions for years. Well, surprise, surprise, it's still freaking out. I guess I should have kept my save that was directly outside of the Helgen gates. We'll see if we can get through it. And here I was thinking I was going to show off the cool graphics and stuff like that with the ENBs and the texture packs. Instead, I get treated to a bug. This is a hell of a way to start this playthrough. Hopefully, I'll at least be able to get past this sequence. While we're having this buggy ride, I'll just say that the mod list I'm using is, I made a Google document where they're listed and they got links for them. I guess I would recommend not turning on more than the visual mods, though, until you get out of Helgen, lest this happen. I'm getting dizzy. Oh my god. Look, as long as we get there. Oh no, are we gonna make it through? Just one more thing I'd like to say before we get going here is that I am by no means a master and knowledgeable of all things Skyrim. One game series that I know tons about is the Fallout series. Elder Scrolls, not so much. It's been a while. I played a lot of Elder Scrolls. But I don't remember everything, every quest, every detail, stuff like that. Which I hope will add to my enjoyment of playing this, because I'll get to kind of poke around and look at everything without knowing what to expect at every turn. Like this. Hey, we're here. Oh dear. Oh no. We're all the way over here. At least they know where to walk. Okay, so unfortunately I had to go get a save that started, download someone else's save that started right outside Helgen because I could not get past that intro. I gotta enable the Sounds of Skyrim mod, which is a really cool mod. Yep, okay. It's gonna want me to do a bunch of stuff. I have to actually go edit my character because I just got a generic went with rail off save. Now, if you haven't seen the intro sequence to Skyrim, you've never played Skyrim, but I'm sure you can go see it somewhere on the internet. Anyways, let me get this configured, and then I'm gonna skip through, excuse me, setting up my character. Railoff is already gone, so I can't go with him down to Riverwood, but yeah. We'll get going here in a minute. No Easter eggs, no thanks. Should be one more, right? Now, as you can already see, the game looks really nice. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Anyways, I'll show you. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm a fairly generic barbarian with a glorious beard, a mohawk, and some football paint. Nothing real special. I'm not exactly picky. I'm going to be wearing armor as much as I can during this. Mirror. Alright. We are good to go, I think. Okay, so I'll tell you right off the bat that I'm just going to go for my OG type character that I used to use, which is kind of what I do on a lot of RPG fantasy type games, which is just a simple, just a warrior type with heavy armor and swords kind of thing. Ever since the days of good old EverQuest, I've been fairly particular about how I make characters on games like this. I guess I can wear Imperial stuff. It's gonna be better than wearing nothing. Boots, bracers, helmet. Oh, I got an iron helmet though. Would have an iron shield. Looks like he kind of, oh, Stormcloak, there we go. Looks like he kind of took everything. Then we got a Imperial sword. There we go. I'm almost good to go. Free jewelry from the Creation Club. This must be one of the mods that adds guard towers and stuff. This isn't usually here. One other thing I'm going to do right off the bat, some people may call this cheating. I call it streamlining the prioritization process in which I do things in games like this. I'm going to turn on the map markers. Not so that I can go to them, but so that I can see them. That way I can better prioritize what I'm going to do per episode. Who the hell is Occult Warwolf 666? And why did they add me to their friends list? I like the name, but... Anyways, Warrior Stone. Yep. I still can't get over how much better the game looks on Special Edition, and how much better it runs with all the mods I've got compared to regular Skyrim. Well, let's get on heading up the road. There is a particular kind of gear set I want to get. It's not going to be easy to get. Now, this may sound silly, but it's kind of mimicking, excuse me, kind of mimicking my character I had on EverQuest back in the day. Now, a lot of you, if you're watching Skyrim, maybe you know what EverQuest is, and I'm not talking about computer EverQuest. I played the one that was on PS2. EverQuest Online Adventures and the Frontiers expansion. If you know what that is, good on ya. It was pretty popular. It was a big MMO for a long time. I dumped lots of hours of my life into it, and I had this character that was a troll that had a specific kind of gear set, and I've kind of found out things that I can mimic that with. So that's my end game for armor. If you stick around long enough to see me get it, you'll see what I mean. I'm probably going about playing this game the wrong way, but I'm just kind of having fun.
I saw a dragon.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
You tell him, Grandma. I lost my train of thought. Anyways,
Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
there you are. By the time I'm not going to start uploading these probably until I'm a bit deep into the game and I know I'm going to stick with it. So by the time you're seeing this episode, it may be months old. Just saying. And these are, I'm probably going to cut these longer than I do a lot of things because this is such a damn big game. And if I don't do that, there's going to be 10,000 episodes, so they might be a bit longer. We'll see. I'd really like to buy Morrowind and Oblivion and play those two at some point in the future.
But is it safe for you to be here? We
Gerder.
heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerder, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet. Friend. I owe him my life. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Paul, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Still drunk on the job again?
Todd, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Huh. I'll be right down.
Oh, and if I didn't mention it, my character's a Nord. I'm not really a fan of playing creature races on any Elder Scrolls game. Just not really my thing.
Uncle Rayla, can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric's Stormcloak?
And the plan is to be a Stormcloak.
This is no time for your games.
I did Imperial playthrough once, which was a fun one, but
Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
oh, and if you hear any cars in the background through my mic, sorry to ruin your immersion if you have any, but there's not much I can do about that right now. I'm working on soundproofing my house still at the moment, but I'm pretty close to a pretty active road. I'm still just gawking at how
Raylo, what's
nice the
going
game
on?
looks.
You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the Hedgelands block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there.
Hold on. Pardon me for a sec. Just making sure. Voice all the way up. Thank you. Oh, Vivid Weathers, huh? Forgot about that.
As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Well, I have this stuff. Oh, right, you're not a merchant right now.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister.
Sure thing.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
You know, since this is the first time I'm recording this, I'm going to have to go about playing in a different way. Normally, I would have stormed off in the middle of that conversation and started sprinting towards White Run. Sorry, it's late. It's midnight. I'm tired. It just looks so much better. I hope it comes through nice and clear on the video. I know YouTube likes to screw up videos that are perfectly clear when you're done editing them. If it's a little funky, I'll up the bitrate, but it's already pretty high, so it should be nice and clear.
I told you my sister would help us out.
Yeah. I think you all got,
boy, I heard you nailed a septum into Lucan's doorstep. Damn near drove him crazy. That true?
Yeah, so?
See, now that's what I'm talking about. Working hard, making your mark on this world. Good job, son.
You just wait. My new pranks are going to be the best ever. You'll see.
I think you got ADD there, Hod. Okay, I'm gonna go into the trader real quick and pawn off some of my crap onto the locals. I wonder if I leveled this, whoever made this character leveled up.
Has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
Something happened?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get the receipt, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
No. I'm not ready to go. I gotta get a White Run first. You just...
The sooner you find... Take a look.
What have you got for sale, man? I didn't mean to... I shouldn't have came in here yet. Here. Have some of my garbage. Yeah, I have a mod on that ups the amount of gold that traders have, so they're not so useless and I don't have to spend so much time going back and forth. Cool. Alright. Yeah, bye-bye. I guess I should check if I need to level up.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Okay, I mean, I'll follow you, but I don't want to bring you to Bleak Falls Barrow with me.
Mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Traps and trolls, huh? I don't think I've ever had her escort me here before. It's interesting how differently you tend to play games when you're...
Stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
How differently you play games when you're playing them with yourself and not narrating them to potential viewers. But I'll be taking my time more this time, so I'm sure I'll see lots of things I've never seen. I think I did make a mage type character that I went through the game with once, and I know I've gone pretty far into the Imperial storyline before. The only way I've ever beaten this game before, though, was
This
with
is
a
the bridge out
character.
of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Okay, then bye. I've only ever beat this game with a character kind of like I'm gonna build now, like the kind of heavy armor, warrior type character. It's just the most fun to me. I'm not really much for the sneaky type characters either. Well, let's saunter on over to Whiterun. Also, I hope the audio's okay. When I was doing tests, the mic was a bit too loud, so I bumped it down a few decibels. So hopefully all is well. Oh boy. Also, as opposed to something like Fallout, this game I will use third person sometimes. It's just like reminds me of EverQuest kind of thing. I'm sorry if I talk about EverQuest a lot. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I sold my shoes, didn't I? Unbelievable. But lately I just been feeling nostalgic for medieval games and stuff. And EQ on PS2 for me was kind of like, it's like that one crack addiction type MMO game that a lot of people end up finding at some point. Fallen Earth was the same way, but it was different. That was a post-apocalyptic type game. Should we kill these Imperials?
This is none of your concern, citizen.
They have a Stormcloak soldier.
Move along.
We might get our ass kicked. I don't know what difficulty they have it on. I'm probably going to start on not a real high one. We'll start on Adept, or Adept, for now. And we'll see how it goes. Also, he didn't level up. What, did he not kill anything? Okay, I guess we can stop following the road. And I got this mod. Immersions. It looked so nice on my end. So much different than I had remembered Skyrim looking. It's a really good visual mod set. Oh. Right, I forgot about this. Oh, they killed it already. But yeah, I stumbled across, I kept getting a YouTuber named The Epic Nate 315 in my recommended videos for like the last year. So I finally clicked on one of his videos the other day. And if you watch YouTube a lot, you probably know how that is. I proceeded to watch like 100 of his videos. I mean, not literally, but I watched a lot of them. And I was inspired to do some Skyrim.
Just north by the Lauria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthka. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. That now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl. You need to be careful out there.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullvar. I'll remember that.
Yeah, jesters.
Yeah, right.
They're a really big threat to Skyrim. They're worse than the dragons. So weather moving in. It's getting foggy or something. I know, I have a sprint key, don't... I'm not always gonna sprint around at full speed. I like to take my time in games like this and enjoy my surroundings.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Cool. Thanks. It's really weird that there's no XP. I wonder how he managed that. Making this save. It's a bummer I couldn't do it myself. But I mean, I've done the intro to Skyrim 100 times. I think most people who played Skyrim have. Good old Whiterun.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Nordland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Right.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Cool. What can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Okay.
Don't forget
Thanks.
to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Was this always here? I don't think it was. Alright, let's make him a dagger real quick. Yeah, there's some stuff I can make because I have the is it immersive weapons mod.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level work.
There's also, this is really cool. This is part of my gear plan. I wanted a big old tower shield. Let's see, is there anything else I can show you? There's a few things some of you might cringe at. Where is it? Buster Sword. Those of you who know Final Fantasy will know what this is. Me, I'm not real big on Final Fantasy. I beat 7 once. Played some Dirge of Cerberus. The reason I'm interested in this weapon is because it looks like a weapon, a rare weapon I had on my old EverQuest character that was called the Dragon Eye. That's the only reason I'm interested in it. And I'm mostly interested in the one-hand version, which is going to look a bit absurd. But I'm on a bit of a nostalgia trip here, so...
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
But I won't be getting that for a while. Here's an iron dagger.
Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
Sure.
Thanks for the business.
There's a few more things that I put in with mods that are going to be a bit more lore friendly, and some of you people that play games like, well, medieval hack and slash RPG types will probably appreciate. Iron dagger, fine. Yay, my iron dagger.
Have you met my father? He's
I've sharpened your dagger.
This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Sure.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, prepare for me to get sidetracked doing crap like this. I don't mean to bore you with explanations, but since I don't really do games like this, I'm probably going to be explaining my reasoning sometimes.
You think all the counsel my father provides?
Here's that
to
leather
Jarls?
you wanted.
Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Until
Cool.
next time.
Hide helmets. The crafting is going to be something that's important to me in regards to armor and weapons. Well,
Got
just
some good
smithing in
pieces
general,
out
I
here.
guess.
Need something?
Here's a
I
hide
should
helmet.
hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Okay.
Thanks for the business.
I know this is all kind of just a tutorial, but going through it anyways. I've tempered the hide helmet.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you will remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Why did she talk to me like I'm a kid? That's like, she's like, I'm so proud of you. This time you colored inside the lines. Look at that school bus you drew. What is it? I mean, that's like the impression I get. Anyways. Let's go on up to Whiterun. We'll meet the companions. Or let's go on up to Dragon's Reach. We'll meet the companions some other time. Hey. Okay. Get ourselves a blessing. Ah, ye old Dragon's Reach. You know what? There's something I saw in a video that I want to check out. No way. I mean, it's not like it didn't believe it, but why is there a skeleton under the freaking Dragon's Reach bridge? No one... Their janitors are horrible here. Huh. They can clearly see it. Oh, whatever. Let's go in. Enough messing around for now.
My lord, please. You have to listen. If the news from Helgen is true,
What would you have me
there's
do
no
then?
telling what
Me with my no shoes bullshit.
is not receiving
There's no
visitors.
time for rash action.
I have news from Helgen about the Oh, Gerder sent me. Riverwood's in danger.
House Carl,
Who's
my
this
job is to
then?
deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
They took my shoes! A dragon has destroyed Helgen.
Know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Sure.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Barbarian armor.
Is another thing you could do for me? Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Ah, yes, Farengar. I gotta get some shoes. I can't believe I sold my shoes. But I do have a stop right after I leave here to pick up a few items. Those of you who have played Dark Souls will probably appreciate.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Just tell me what to do.
You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Sure, anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
It's
I'm
not
sure
miserable, you prick.
Point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know the stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
I don't really want to know more from you right now.
You know, if you've got the attitude,
Pardon me.
join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Yeah, I'll think about it, thanks.
You need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Cool. Alright, sounds like a plan. What the hell was that? Okay, I have a stop on my way out of town here to pick up a few items that I thought were pretty cool. It's just dawned on me that this playthrough I haven't actually attacked anything yet so far. Or wait, no, I killed a wolf or something, right? Oh, I need to not play games when I'm tired. Okay, going over this way. What we're looking for is the white... We're looking for a cough drop. Looking for the Whiterun catacombs, which are through the Hall of the Dead. There's gonna be some baddies down here. Now hopefully these things I'm gonna pick up aren't too OP. If they are, I'll kick up the difficulty, but I think they should be good. Most of the items I'm going for are ones I'm gonna have to craft, and I'm not gonna be able to get them till later. Okay, the Whiterun catacombs. Last time I was in here checking out this armor, the frame rate was horrible for some reason. No, it's fine now. I wonder where the hell... Hey there. I am a bit of an item collector, so I might, oh, I want these. I might artificially raise my carry weight at some point, Just kind of for the sake of expediency. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe if I like collecting stuff. And I don't really have a good place to store it at the moment. Okay, this is what we're looking for. An unnamed knight's coffin. Dark Souls, anyone? This is some pretty good stuff. Think of it like New Game Plus. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Just gonna up it by 100. I need a place to drop some of this stuff. Barbarian armor. So that's a good shield. Yeah, I don't want the open version of the helmet. So I'm just gonna drop it. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm just gonna drop some of this stuff. The set. Okay, that's the whole set. I'm not gonna sell this stuff for more money. I'm just gonna drop all this stuff. I'll keep the storm cloak thing. But since I got all this stuff for more or less free, well, for free, let's not OP it too much. Let's get rid of that stuff. Okay, favorite that. Favorite that. Ah, the Zweihander. 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 Not actually sure how you say that. Alright. You got some stuff. We'll see how combat is. If it's too easy, I'll up difficulty, but I'm very, very rusty with this game, so I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna get my ass kicked even at adept a few times. But having this armor is a pretty cool thing. Show you what it looks like here. Pretty cool. Maybe a little OP to have early in the game. And my beard goes through the helmet at the moment. I might have to remedy that. I might have to get rid of my beard. Hold on. Show race menu. Let's get rid of that beard, shall we? Just for now. Where is it? Hair? Facial hair. Not sure what that is, but it's not showing through my helmet. So let's just... Oh, man. There. That's better. Cool. Also I need to... Let's see, we have healing. Okay, we do. Favorite, favorite, favorite. Wait, I have a mod on that changes two-hand animations. I'm not sure I like it. I might swap it up. The swing is kind of derp looking. It was a really highly rated mod too. There's an alternate version of it I might use, but for now we'll just stick with the old sword and shield. Okay, now that we've got all that crap out of the way, I guess we can just fast travel. Oop. No, 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 no. Remove it. Damn it. No. Damn it. Remove it. Okay. Let's go back to Riverwood and then we'll head up there. I'm not gonna lie, when I got the two-hand weapon animations, I was really hoping they were gonna be like a direct port from the first Dark Souls, but they weren't. I think they said they were kind of inspired by them, but they feel kind of odd. But I'm not gonna go turn the game off just to change that at the moment, so we'll just suffer through the weird animations. Alright. Yes, thank you. Let's get on up that mountain. My god, the game looks so much better. It's just still impressive. It's kind of like the first day of when I got a new upgraded computer and I turned on all my Fallout 4 mods and I was just like, whoa. It's just like wandering around Sanctuary for 30 minutes. One issue I'm running into with the ENB is it tends to get pretty dark in interiors. So I might have to, upon going into interiors, open up my ENB menu and change the HDR frequently. We'll see how it is. Either that or I'm going to have to always have a torch on me, which is kind of a bummer. It's not terrible, but there's some places where I just really can't see it all. We'll see how it is when we go in here. Should be some bandits up ahead. I do want to raise my two-handed skill. So we'll use it some. Oop, wrong key. Pull out the old Zweihander. We'll just call it Z. How about that? Because I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that properly. Hey there.
Now ain't this a surprise?
It's definitely slower from first person. Oh boy. At the moment, I'm not going to take everything to loot for money, although I'm going to need money. I just want to get through some quests before I start worrying about hoarding cash and stuff. Pwned. Light painted body shield. Huh. Interesting. Anybody else? No. Stuff that's light like that I'll take to sell. Or, you know, enchanted stuff. I would like to... I'm trying to remember how enchanting works. It's been so long since I've done this game. I know I need to, I think, destroy weapons with enchantments to learn the enchantment so that I can enchant them later. I'm trying to remember if it's a good toss-up between splitting doing that and selling them, or just selling them and learning them some other way, or just getting all the enchantments and not selling them, just destroying them for the... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Get the old sword back out. Good old Bleak Falls Barrow. How many times have I raided you? Wow, someone's driving by on a loud-ass motorcycle.
Just die.
What the hell was that? Come here. Oh, ow. I know these are early bandits, so I'm not sure if they're... Heavy leather backpack? A backpack? A what now? Can I use that? I have, nice. Cool. I have a mod on called Immersive Armors and one called Immersive Weapons. So there's gonna be some stuff that I don't recognize. Okay, let's head on in and we'll see how dark it is in here. Oh, I can already tell it's gonna be pretty dark. Okay, let's adjust that. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. HDR. Let's put that to, when we're inside, let's go 0.7. for the sake of all you watching, so you can see what I'm doing here mostly. Shift 2. There, that should be better. I didn't, you know, I just noticed I didn't install a mod that's supposed to let my achievements happen even with mods. Doesn't seem to be working, but whatever. Hi there. Damn you. Oh my. Okay. Oh, why did I take the ale? I didn't mean to do that. Oop. Cool. Oh, right. I need to, there's a few spells I use. One of them is healing. Or restoration in general, even on a warrior character. Or whatever you call it, melee character. No. Oh, sorry. Just checking the time. Okay, nothing much. Peekaboo. I want your torch, bro.
Is that the best you can do?
Is that the best you can do? Alright. Take that torch and favorite it while I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's level up. Alright, go for health right off the bat. Let's go over... I'm actually going to take smithing first. Steel smithing. There's a few items I want that I'm not going to be... Okay, snake, whale. There's a few items I want that I'm going to need to be able to craft to get. Incoming skeevers. Gotta love that unread books glow mod. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on how enchanting and soul gems and stuff work. It's been so long. I think I remember. You need a weapon with the spell that lets you capture souls, right? And you need a soul gem that can hold the soul, and then you use those to enchant, something like that. Scrolls. Sell those. Ah, Mr. Swift. And here we come across my least favorite thing in all of Skyrim. I think that a lot of people feel that way. Shit, I'm getting messed up by this guy. Effing spiders. Q. Let's level that up a bit. I know your game.
Help! It's coming loose. I can feel it.
I know what you're about to do. Get wrecked. Guess we could read journals. That's something I never did too much of. playing on my own is read stuff because I didn't need to narrate it. But I'm going to take my time, so I'm going to... Okay, thief. I'm not going to read the books at the moment. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Wait a minute. But I will read journals and stuff as I pick them up. Arvel's journal. My fingers are trembling. The golden claw is finally in my hands, and with it the power of the ancient Nordic heroes. That fool Lucan Valerius had no idea that his favorite store decoration was actually the key to Bleak Falls Barrow. Now I just need to get to the Hall of Stories and unlock the door. The legend says there is a test that the Nords put in place to keep the unworthy away, but that when you have the golden claw, the solution is in the palm of your hands. Speaking of the golden claw, let's get a look at it. Bear, dragonfly, I guess that's what that is. Owl. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciations of some things in this game, since they're all made up. Names and stuff like that. So I'll apologize in advance if I say something wrong, but you know. Alright, Draugr. I see you there. Ow. I like the backpack thing. I have one of those, right? I do. Okay. I like the ancient Nord stuff. I think it's badass looking. It's kind of a... Although I suppose you can improve them if you modify them and stuff. But, oh, how did I forget that? Seriously, I just did this dungeon the other day on a test character. Gets me every time. Cool. Guess we'll level up again. We'll go health again. Let's go for heavy armor. Juggernaut. Wakey wakey. Let's pull out the old sway hander. I really need to get rid of this animation thing. I don't like it. I thought I might like it when I got it, but I don't know. Not sure that I like it anymore. Already got those. War axe, I'll take 2 of those. Nord bow. I knew that was gonna happen. Get out of here with that crap. Guess I oughta... I haven't had any, like, crashes while playing yet, but I'm gonna quick save quite a bit, probably. Is that a great sword you got? I'll take that, if you don't mind. It is. Oh. Get wrecked. I'm one of those people that likes to eat ingredients to learn things from them. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. But I have discovered damaged stamina. Hey there. I'm not sure if it's because of my weapons, but they seem to be dying fairly fast. Or if it's just because... yeah, if it's because of the weapons I have this early, or because of the difficulty. We'll play for a bit more and I'll get a better feel for it before I do any messing with that. With the difficulty and stuff. I do have a few house mods on, but one of them just makes Breeze Home and Windhelm, or Whiterun, better. But I think I have one more that's up by Windhelm. But it would be good to get a place where I can start dropping stuff. Collecting things. I can it's like 5,000 to buy the house in Whiterun, I think. Well, let's eat the glowing mushroom. Cool. I mean, groovy. Okay, this is the way we need to go. What's down here? I forget. Anything of interest? Chest. Skeleton. Oh. Oop, whoops. Wrong keys all over the place. I do really like the font change. I forget what the name of it is, the mod. I know I wrote it down somewhere. But I like it. Oh great, I have a cat trying to get in front of my computer. Hold on. Seriously. Okay. It doesn't understand who I'm talking to or why I won't pet him. It doesn't know I'm balls deep in Skyrim right now. Got him. Oh. Ah, crap. I never was very good at lockpicking on this one. I mean, it's a lot like Fallout, but it's much more sensitive. I'm just leveling up like a madman, aren't I? Alright, let's go for stamina this time. Let's go for one-handed. One-handed, two-handed, gonna be important. In fact, I should probably bust out my one-hander for in here. And the shield. Okay. Excuse the coughing, please. I never did get real far in Dark Souls. I've only played the first one myself, and that's only like a few bosses in, kind of thing. But I do recognize this Zweihander. And I recognize this stuff. I've just never had it. I have had the Zweihander. I inadvertently took a wrong turn in the beginning of the game after getting a Firelink Shrine and found it. And then got murdered by the skeletons in the graveyard. That was fun. Good times. I really gotta get deeper into that game sometime. It's tough. It's... if you've played it, you know. Even if you haven't played it, you know it's tough. And I was playing it on Xbox 360 too, so my frame rate was like really bad a lot of the time. really see anything here. Okay, what was it? Bear. Pardon me. Dragonfly, whale or something? Or owl. That's right. I think that's a dragonfly. Or is that a dragon? I don't even know. It doesn't look like a dragon. There we go. Okay. Fucking no, cat. Get out of there. Stop it. Okay, need to break up a cat conundrum. Bats. Cool. Here we are. We're almost done. The umpteenth run through Bleak Falls. Thank you. Come out, come out. Oh dear. God, he does that. Yep. Stone. Ooh, of cold. Okie dokie. Ranger bracers. What? I don't need that. I know I said I collect stuff, but I don't always take stuff. We'll get it sooner or later. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get back to Whiterun. Carry on. I always wondered exactly how they made lever activated mechanisms for giant ass heavy rock in stone, but who knows? Amulet of RK, cool. Barbarian stuff, sure. I think I already have a barbarian piece. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I already had one. Increases my health, cool. If you're like a Skyrim veteran and you're watching me playing, you're probably like, ah. A lot of things are going to be new to me. A lot I'm going to remember. But a lot I'm not. Even more I'm not going to remember. Alright. No sense running back. Oh wait, we need to go to... Let's just go to Whiterun. Right? Yeah. I think. I can't remember if this is the point the Greybeards call you or not. No, guess not yet. I guess I didn't need to, I could have gone straight to Dragon's Reach, oh well. We'll spend some time, excuse me, later on, poking around Whiterun, talking to all the people, picking up any quests we can and stuff like that. For now, I'm just powering through a few things that I want to get out of the way. Oh, this is where one of my favorite voice actors in the entire game comes in, I think. Or is it here, or is it... No, it's later. It's after the fight. Okay, never mind.
The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later text. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
I got you the Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
I have a mod on that lets me, or makes NPCs walk the same speed as me. I'm not sure if it actually works. It seems to be working. Something that always annoyed me in these kind of games.
You came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered
The hell?
to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like
Hide, shield, of blocking.
No.
Gee, thanks,
Can't
bud.
afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul.
Right? Okay, let's bounce, Irileth. Yeah, or not, you know, no rush.
See this dragon up close.
I forgot to turn my HDR back to what it was. So let me just do that real fast. What was it? How do I do that? 1.200. Let's do 1.000. Okay. I don't want it to be too bright when I'm outside. No, 1.2. We'll put it back to what it is by default. I like it at default. I'll just have to change it when I go into dark interiors. It's no issue. You going, Irileth? I guess I don't need a follower, do I? Let's boogie. Wait, doesn't she come down here? I think she might be stuck. I'm curious to see what she says to these guys. Don't remember. Let's see if we can get Irileth unstuck. Yep, definitely stuck. Good old Bethesda games. Hear of it. Move thine ass, woman.
What the?
Exactly. There you go. There's a purple plant there. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower. A dragon? We're in for it. You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. We are honor bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Houseguard.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right.
They sound very enthusiastic. Like, woohoo, cool. We're gonna die. Usually I just sprint out there on my own, ahead of everything. Gonna have to keep an eye on how I play the game. I wanna take my time with it and hear and see as much as I can, so. Alrighty. It is interesting having a backpack. I did not know that the mod added backpacks. Is kind of cool. I really hope the video quality shows how nice the game looks for you guys on YouTube, because it looks awesome from where I'm sitting. If it gets a little pixelated or something, I know YouTube hates greens and yellows in regards to bitrate. So if it's a little bit off, I'll raise the bitrate. But I mean, I'm running a 60,000 bitrate at the moment. That's just pretty high compared to what I usually do.
No signs of any dragon right now. It sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
I feel the urge to bust this out to fight this dragon. There's another Dark Souls weapon I have. I'm gonna have to craft it. That is pretty badass. It's a two-hander. Okay, we go up here to trigger this, right?
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Keep that save us. Here he comes again.
There he is.
Find cover and make every arrow count!
Arrow? You guys do the arrows. I'll wait till it lands. Oh, okay, I was paying attention to his holding the weapon animation there. I didn't see where he went. There he is. Land. Why are you gonna land all the way over there? Ow. Okay, real quick here. Now just hold on. Definitely gotta do something about these two-hander animations. Get him! Nice. Kind of a shit camera view. But I'll take that stuff, thanks. Oh, Whiterun stuff, gotta have that.
Look at that.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna do something really annoying for all you guys watching. Oh, that doesn't pause it. Please tell me the game didn't just freeze. Okay, didn't. I just wanted to get a picture in front of the dragon. Just hold on.
I can't believe it.
I know.
Oh, Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
Think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What?
Sure. Get ready to get...
He summons the Thug. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a Nord.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Okay, I guess we're done with this little soiree. Let's go back and talk to the Jarl again.
Already been told you're not allowed. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for
I don't care what you do. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A foreigner in these lands. Red like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this
It's none
person?
of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Fine, dick.
If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. Alright. So yeah, I couldn't go to Dragon's Reach because the Greybeards yelled at me. Let's go end this section of the quest. Cow, just chilling.
The future of Tamriel! And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The very idea
I do love me a good sidewalk preacher. I was gonna take a screenshot here, but he's kind of ruining my picture. Let's see if we can get up here. I know I said I was gonna go finish a quest, but now I'm being sidetracked. Better get used to it.
do the elves take your homes, your businesses,
Can I not jump up
your
here?
children, your very lives?
There we go. Okay.
And what?
Important things like getting good screenshots.
Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of
Cool. I'd love to sit here and listen to your rant all day, buddy. I got things to do now that I've had my pictures. This guy is standing in front of the Jarl. It's like my favorite accent in the entire game.
The Jarl's been waiting for you.
He's like medieval Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Well, I am here to talk to him.
Watchtower. Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died or absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Greybeards?
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl. and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, well, didn't mean to do that. Sorry to break your immersion. Okay, well, now we have Lydia. Everyone likes Lydia. But I don't like having Lydia around too much because she just dies, and that's a shame.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane, what does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Cool, so I can steal shit and get away with it? Kill people and get away with it? What's a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Okay, follow me.
Lead the way.
For now. Until I decide, to leave you behind so you don't get murdered. Okay, I don't know how long I've been playing, but it's probably been quite a while, and this feels like a good stopping off point. I got all that stuff out of the way. So yeah, I think we'll call it here, and see you guys for the next part of the adventure. So, take it easy.